How will the Lakers do it? How will the Lakers do it? The series is tied 1-1. Curry had an amazing point guard night. Clay, shooting night. Draymond Green, near triple double. We love to see it. LeBron James, what's going on? Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis. The game started off. Watching that game, I thought, you know what, the Lakers have got this. So I'm watching it. I'm watching that first quarter and think, damn, man, we're up. If you don't know me, I'm a Lakers fan, but I love basketball in general, right? Lakers are up next, and Curry is playing a mediocre game. It seems like Curry's playing more like a point guard this game. He's dribbling, he's bringing the ball up more. I feel like, end of like he was doing that a bit towards the end of the first series. Now, for this game, he's bringing the ball up, he's dishing it out a lot more. And as I think we're in front, next thing you know, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson turns into Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson had an amazing barrage. He had a 30-point game at the end of the day. We can't complain. But then we also had a great game from Rui Hachimura that we thought was going to basically, when he shoots well, we thought the team was going to do well. I was wrong. We're looking at the rest of the Warrior team and seeing what they're going to do. But as I mentioned, Draymond Green was having a good game. Steph was playing a different game. I think they had about 4 or 5 players in plus 10 points. JaMychal Green, who hadn't had much game time during the regular season, had a lot of game time due to Kevin Looney being injured. And that's probably why the Lakers had a good start. Kevin Looney was injured. Team was still trying to, the Golden State Warriors were still trying to figure it out. But JaMychal Green came off the bench and was shooting very well. I think he went 3 from 6 from the 3-point line, and he scored about 15 points that game. Now, how will the Lakers do it? The series is tied 1-1, and Anthony Davis needs to figure it out. As far as I'm concerned, Anthony Davis is one of the greatest players my generation is ever going to witness if he shows us that. Simple. He plays games and he looks like a Clint Capella on some days where he's just rim protecting like an absolute beast. And then other days we see him as a two-way god. Literally, he's shooting the ball. When we saw him in the first game he had 30 points. This game, it didn't even look like he wanted to be involved in the offense. And that confuses me so much. And then again, LeBron, I don't know. I think it's almost like I have to accept that he's getting old, that he can't do what he was doing before. Because this was any other playoff series, we would have seen LeBron James dominating. We would have seen LeBron James coming out of nowhere, tomahawk, bap, seeing him with the blocks. And you know what? He's played a good game defensively on the interior. Oh, shout out to Jared Vanderbilt as well. I feel like Jared Vanderbilt is doing a hell of a job on Curry. He's doing what he can. You can't limit a star player like Curry himself. But Jared Vanderbilt is definitely running around like a Dellavedova almost, trying to, really trying to hound Curry as much as he can when he's on the court. And you can only just be grateful for such defense because I feel like it keeps them in games. This game, though, ran away from them. As I mentioned, Rui Hachimura had a good game. You thought that was going to, lead to the rest of the team almost, performing well. But they still got blown out by nearly 30 points. The end of the game was 127-100 to the Warriors. And I think that was really worrying. So, again, how will the Lakers do it? LeBron James has to have a LeBron James game. I think we need to see 30-point scoring nights from LeBron James, but we also have to see him shooting well from the 3-point line because the team need 3-point shooting at this point. Unless we're seeing it consistently from LeBron James, they're going to leave him open on the 3-point line, which is actually going to create more havoc for someone like Anthony Davis. I think we've also spoken about Anthony Davis. We'll get to him in a second. But we also need to see it from someone else. I think D'Lo started the game off very well. He had a great playmaking game. I think he had about 8 assists. And we need to see more out of either D'Lo, someone like Jared Vanderbilt's already got a tough task. Austin Reeves. Rui Hachimura did a great job. But then Troy Brown is obviously getting minutes this series. We need to see him shooting better. Malik Beasley is getting minutes this series. We need to see him shooting better. The question is, when will that happen? And if they can do that, I think the Lakers would definitely put themselves ahead. When we're looking at how many 3 pointers they made, the Warriors are obviously going to always make more 3 pointers. But if we can even shoot a near enough efficient clip, 40%, we should do good as the Lakers. Like the Lakers made 10 threes out of 34. The Warriors made about 21 out of 42. And Anthony Davis, I'm not even asking at this point. I'm not even asking for 30 points from Anthony Davis. I just want 25. I just want 25 out of Anthony Davis. I'm gonna see that. I'm happy with 3 blocks, 2 blocks. It's crazy that I'm saying happy with 3 blocks. Like we get blocks out of him, whatever deflections we can get out of him, because he's doing a great job at the rim. We just need you to score. We don't need all that jumper stuff, even if it's just rebounding and putting it back. Because Kevin Looney's gonna come back in. He's rested now. He's not ill anymore, and he's gonna show us what's up. I spoke a lot about the Lakers in this. I mean, the damn Warriors. I think when we think about the Warriors team as well, in order for the Lakers to have a great game against the Warriors, it's going to look at really forcing them on the inside, really trying to, I don't know if anyone knows about the concept of top locking, but they're going to have to top lock Steph and Clay when they're off ball, because that's going to stop them from peeking around the sides and running off screens and catching the ball at the top of the key and top of the 3 point line and making shots. We got to force them to bring the ball up. But Clay just can't have a game like that. I mean, Clay's a phenomenal shooter at the end of the day, but they need to disrupt his rhythm. Not only that, but we also have to look at how Draymond Green is playing. We got to force Draymond Green to actually really go to the rim. Draymond Green, I'd rather have you have a 20-point game. I'd rather have Draymond Green have a 20-point game, knowing that we stopped the shooters compared to them getting easy corner dimes every single time. I'm not gonna say Jordan Poole is due for a game, but again, Jordan Poole is someone that we have to still respect, keep an eye on, and we can't give him those. That open shot he got in the first series was crazy. Now I think about it, it was insane because no way do you trap up the top and someone like that is literally a 2 passes away, and it's just a simple pass from great Draymond. Luckily, he was so deep. I mean, I think AD kind of covered well enough. They're almost like near enough at the top of the 3 point arc. But at the end of the day, we're still talking about a shooter that went on it, and he's hot on a certain night. He's gonna get it off. Another thing the Lakers also have to do is we need to take Kevin Looney. We need to force the other people to score. They got to force Kevin Looney to have a great game, scoring wise, offensively, not rebounding wise, and they got to try and limit bench points as well. It sounds like a lot that the Lakers have to do, but we are talking about the Lakers being who are the best defensive team um, after the trade deadline. One of the best defensive teams in the league after the trade deadline. If they can now maintain that rep throughout the playoffs and really show us what they can do, then at the end of the day, the Golden State system will eventually crumble. So the Lakers got 2 home games. Let's see what the Lakers do in these 2 home games. I have faith in them. But again, how will the Lakers do it if Anthony Davis does not pull his finger out of his ass? However, it is Golden State we're talking about with the Splash Bros. So, how will the Lakers do it? For more basketball updates and talks, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I want to hear your playoff predictions and everything.